Good morning.
Welcome to the
Wow.
morning show.
Wow, what a difference. We have a producer. I'm speechless. And I know that doesn't happen very often, right? So
It doesn't
where's
happen.
my video? My video's not going. Oh,
It's
there
a little
we
late.
are.
Annette is shocked.
I am. I don't know what to do.
It's the same show.
We are almost live. Oh, now our chats are popping up in that little.
It was
This is very interesting, guys and ladies.
yeah. So this is the morning show. Welcome back.
Yeah.
We're still getting used to it. Annette's back, thank God.
Are you showing off a share album? No, that's just me. I don't know. No, what share album? No, that little thing in the corner. That's for a little later thing we're going to be talking about. If that's what you were asking about.
We're trying new stuff all the time here. Oh yeah, look, the chat pops up in the video. That's cool.
Oh, look
That's,
at all.
man.
And we have a little thing in the corner.
We're just discovering all the things live right here on
Well,
the
this is my
morning show.
first time with producer.
Get used to it.
This is interesting.
Because you're headed for the big time in that.
I better up my game. So, did everybody watch the Grammys? I didn't. I think I was sleeping or watching a movie or something. I kind of forgot about
That's
them.
obviously the big talk of the week is the Grammys in the music world.
Yeah, definitely.
And there's not a lot of surprises there. We'll get into that here shortly. I got a big, nice collection of like newer 180 gram trade-ins that I really like. We're gonna flip through those.
I'm going to have to get a piece of paper after we get done with a few things because I'm sure there's going to be some dibs in this.
I'm hoping there's dibs.
Yeah, because look at all my notes. I already have a full sheet and the back's printed, so I'm not going to be able to do any dibs on this thing here. So what do we want to talk about? I'm kind of a little intimidated by this. It's like there's stuff all over the place.
Yeah, we got a second camera. We got a mic. We got the regular camera. How was your
Look at
trip?
this thing since it's big as my head.
Did you have a good time on your little trip?
Oh man, it was so quiet. It was enjoyable. The weather was decent.
Up to Wisconsin?
Yeah, it would have been nice if there had been a little snow. There wasn't.
I mean, not many people are wishing for snow, other than the ski places. But
Well, I think it's kind of weird that we've had like no snow, no significant snow. It's weird.
It's weird.
It's weird.
You know, New Orleans has had more snow than we have.
Yeah. Sorry, Ray.
Speaking of New Orleans, Ray, one of our regular watchers, has been texting me all week. He lives in New Orleans and works right by the Superdome where they're having the Super Bowl on Sunday, if you didn't know. And he's talking about all the security. Yesterday he said he came down from the office to meet this regular security guy, and he introduced him to the snipers that are going to be on his building until the Super Bowl's over.
Holy cow.
I was like, it's Monday. They're already? He goes, yeah, round the clock, 24/7 on these buildings till it's over. Like,
insane.
That's a lot of hours. Those guys are putting in some clocking in.
Not only that, but look at all the money.
And he said there wasn't a big event last night, so I was like, okay, there's events going on all week. I'm like, okay, that makes a little more sense. But yeah, he's been giving me updates, and it's pretty interesting to see what's going on down there.
I got stuff to talk about this morning.
All right, what do you got?
Well, might as well just start with birthdays. So, oh, I didn't write down his. Hang on, let me get to my screen because I didn't write down his real name. Anyways, I'll just leave it at this because I can't remember his real name. But Noodles, born in 1963, guitar player for Offspring. I think it was Kevin Wasserman.
Noodles
Was the name, but he goes by Noodles. So it's his birthday today, born in 1963.
Here, you check this out.
Well, I got to get to my screen. I'm popping back and forth with all my screens. So.
Well, it'll take a second. Look, it'll go right in the
we're
little
lagging
square.
a little bit. So.
Look at that.
Whoa, this is like highly technical. And then I got to pop back to my other screen. Here's a big one. Alice Cooper, 77 years old today. Wow.
And he still tours constantly. You gotta flip it around. It's upside down now.
Oh my gosh, my arms aren't long
It's
enough.
day one. You'll get it. It's first day back from vacation. It's like a long Monday for you.
Yeah.
Even though it's Tuesday.
Yeah, well, Monday, Tuesday.
So yeah, he's 77.
77.
These guys are rewriting the history book on
I
how
hope I
old
can
people
move
can
like
tour.
that when I'm 77.
And he golfs constantly. I mean, that's his thing. If you didn't know Alice Cooper, he's a golfer. So he tours. Usually when he comes to town, he hits the local golf courses, plays like at least 18 or 36, and then does sound check and does it.
And then takes a nap and gets ready for stage.
Yeah, so he's still quite active.
So 2 big ones today.
What do you got?
Well, we're going to wait for my picture to pop up and asking about the Cher album. This is not the Cher album. So 2 big birthdays on the same day and the same year. And both have passed, unfortunately.
So these people were born in the exact same day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Both have connections to Muscle Shoals Studio. They were both recording session artists at Muscle Shoals. Jimmy Johnson, who is a session guitarist, which if you know anything about Muscle Shoals, he was in a lot of it. And then Barry Beckett, who is a keyboard player at Muscle Shoals. And cool pictures that we've got Matt popping up in the bottom. So I know there's a documentary about Muscle Shoals. I don't remember the name of it, but it's a really, really cool documentary if you ever get a chance to check it out. Then I bought that one album. It was a record store album maybe 5-6 years ago. It was all about Muscle Shoals, and it's various artists. There must be 20 songs on it that were all done by
session musicians
and whoever the artist was. I'm trying to think. I think Allman Brothers might have been on there. I'm trying to think of some of the other artists that were on it. Yeah, it was some.
That's it. You've been there, haven't you?
No, I have not been there.
Oh, sounds like it's a trip for you.
Well, Alabama's kind of far away.
Well, I mean, you've been looking for a vacation, so.
Wasn't really thinking about that. I mean,
Alabama's
maybe
beautiful.
someday it would be cool to.
I've never
go
been
down
to
and
Muscle
tour.
Shoals either, but.
And you've been down in that area,
Yeah,
so
I have.
I'm very ashamed of you.
I'm ashamed.
You should be ashamed. And then some events in music today. So in 2015, I gotta figure out which way this album goes. It's not the right album. Post Malone uploads his debut single "White Iverson" to his SoundCloud account. So 2015. So that's what, 10 years
ago.
Today.
Post Malone started his career 10
I don't know if I have the sound
years
upside
ago.
Down or right side up or what.
You want to think that you're too old to do anything? Post Malone, who was nominated for Country Album of the Year, started in rap, his career 10 years ago in rap, and almost won Country Album of the Year. Got robbed. But 10 years. What a crazy thing. You can totally change your...
No, we don't.
You can do anything.
You can, and there's so many crossovers with music these days. It's just amazing. And this is huge. 1977, Rumors was released by Fleetwood Mac.
Wow.
One of the probably best-selling albums ever.
I believe it's number 3. It goes Thriller, and then I think it's Back in Black, but then I think it's Rumors.
Yeah, 1977. Wow. Who would have thunk, right?
Unbelievable.
And then we got 2016, Van Morrison was knighted by the Prince of Wales at Buckingham Palace in 2016.
I thought Van Morrison is he from California?
I don't know where he's from, but he's from Northern Irish. He was Northern Irish singer-songwriter.
Shows what I know. Huh. All right.
California, Northern Ireland.
Hey, you know.
Hey, if you put a map together and fold it up,
Apparently,
kind of close to
I don't
each
know
other.
my Van Morrison very well, apparently.
How about some days of the week?
Let's do it.
Well, this is tomorrow's, but I thought this was kind of fun.
Shower with a Friend Day?
National Shower with a Friend Day.
All right.
Interesting. Conservation, save some water.
Okay.
And then the big one for tomorrow is National Fart Day.
Which, for Annette's every day.
Well, you get to a certain age and that happens. What did I have for today?
Facebook's birthday.
Whoops.
Where would we be without social media, huh?
Yeah, Facebook's birthday. It doesn't say.
Love it or hate it.
Today's Farmer's Day, Liberace Day.
Hemp Day.
National Hemp Day. National Homemade Soup Day. That's a good day for today since it's like 25 degrees.
Yeah.
So, well, I'm done with my portion of the show. It's on to you.
All right. So, this isn't a MoFi minute, but it's a little bit of a vinyl collector's minute. If you haven't noticed, Pink Floyd reissues have started to disappear from shelves. Warner let the license lapse on Pink Floyd. So guess what? They were starting to disappear from record stores. I actually sold the last Wish You Were Here. This sold this morning on our website. If you are into Pink Floyd or you're starting to collect Pink Floyd, I would highly suggest picking these up while you can, because they're probably going to disappear for a little bit. I'm sure they'll come back. It's Pink Floyd. They're going to keep it in print. But we don't know when, and we don't know what the price is going to be. That's the key point, is that when they come back, is the price going to be higher? And like everything, it usually is. So this is your fair warning. If you're looking for Pink Floyd records, jump on over to our website. We still have just about all of them. Like I said, we sold out of Wish You Were Here, but when I go over to my distributors, they're sold out of almost everything. So what I have is what I have, and when it's gone until I can get the new pressing or new licensee or new price. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know when it's going to get resolved. But
I wonder how they let that slip through the cracks.
Buy now or cry later.
How did that happen?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know if there are negotiations. I don't know the whole story. But yeah, Warner let that slip. That little lapse. Maybe let's think positively. Maybe like Mobile Fidelity or Analog Productions will get the license, and we can get audiophile versions. Or more likely, they'll probably wait and negotiate because they're in the next 6 to 9 months. In which case, they're going to have 3 months to be put on vinyl. We'll get the same record from the same mother, and it'll cost an extra $5. But we'll have to wait a year. In which case, all the prices have gone up on the secondary market. So yes, there you have it. It's your fair warning. Get them while you can.
Look at all this trivia coming in from some place called Toad Hall Books and Records.
That's why you have a producer. Our great producer. So the Grammys were full of surprises and great performances, and I'm not really shocked that it was dominated by the women.
Right.
I mean, that follows what happens in our store, right? I mean, between Sabrina Carpenter, Lana Del Rey, who didn't know how to she had an article that she didn't know how to submit her songs to the Grammys. You have to submit your songs to get.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's any award show, by the way, all of them. The Oscars, you have to submit your piece to them for review. It doesn't just automatically happen. So she didn't know how to do that, but that's okay. Chappell Roan had a huge performance.
Oh, yeah.
Taylor, of course, was there and giving awards. And Charlie XCX. And, I mean, it was kind of weird because it was so female-driven, but that's what is reflected in our record stores.
It is.
That is the reality of the music industry right now. So I have to agree that that's what's going on. That's what's hot. That's what's selling. That's what people are buying.
It seems like there was a gap, and I don't even know how long that the industry was male-driven industry for a while
or
there.
Rap. I mean,
And
a lot of times it was like
rap.
hip-hop rap was like all the way down the thing.
Yeah.
And now Beyonce won Country Album of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that it was as influential as some of the other country albums. Whatever. I'm not on that in that group. I thought Post Malone should have won it. That's my personal opinion. Yeah, Musgraves managed to win a Country Song of the Year, which is great. So I mean, yeah, look at that. I mean, even in Country Song of the Year, Casey Musgraves, who kind of blends into the female pop thing going on.
Right, kind of that crossover.
But yeah, the women dominated. Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar won all 5 Grammys he was nominated for. All 5 that he submitted for, he won all 5.
Does not surprise me in the least, because his stuff especially on weekends, Saturday I work, and it seems like there's always Kendrick Lamar going out the door.
I
Lost to Queen Bee. Huh, Queen Bee.
I as much as I do or don't agree with some of the Grammys, it does honestly reflect what's going on in the industry. So they did get that right. It wasn't like there was anything that was like that's just a pulling it out of the blue. So I do feel like that was, it represents it fairly. So
well, we might have some of those Beyonces if anybody.
Cowboy Carter, we got to bring some more in there.
I don't know if we have any. If anybody wants.
I don't think we have any.
We'll
have to bring some back in.
Zero in stock on that.
We'll bring some more back in. But yeah, the women taking over. Oh, and then, like I said, Post Malone. or Kendrick Lamar. I got to use the damn in right now for $33. Here's Mr. Morale, and then here's an older one, Good Kid, Mad City, $34. Always stocking up the Kendrick.
Yeah, definitely. Beyonce country, but it's not all country. Post Malone was all country. He should have won, but yeah.
Song of the Year was Not Like Us. I mean, it wasn't for me, but it was an influential song.
But that's what's nice about music,
Yeah.
along with other things, is that there are so many differences in options for just about everybody except for people who don't like music.
Best New Artist was the one that was the hardest.
Chaperone, yeah.
Chaperone run it, but there was 2 or 3 other people in there that I was like, oh man, those are all good Best New Artists. I think Matt's going to pull those. He might pull those up. Because they were all like, oh man, I don't know how they're going to pick. But Pink Pony Club is already, I mean, that whole album, Midwest Princess, is already, it's going to be a classic. It's going to go down as like Arctic Monkeys AM. It's just going to be a constant record store seller. Okay, while you were gone, we got a second shipment of imports.
Yay!
Yay! On top of that, I started a new section on the website for imports.
Oh.
So when we get bored, sometime this week, we're going to put all of the imports that we have left into that section on the website. So if you go there, you go to records, and the very bottom of it, imports and unofficial.
Unofficial.
And
we have one in there.
The one I put in is already sold out. But that's where they're going to go.
That covered the doggy with the poor little 3 legs.
Alice in Chains. I mean, it's a sad dog, but it's also a sad, anyway, I'll get to that later. So Teddy Swims, Benson Bone, Sabrina Carpenter, Krungbin, Shabuzi were all nominated for Best New Artist. Krungbin, first of all, they've been around long enough.
Man, have they put anything out recently?
They had a new album last year, I believe.
They did?
I
missed
it's
that.
Alice Oso. It was a Spanish thing.
Oh, I remember that one. Okay.
Teddy Swims and Carpenter are obviously could have easily won that.
I don't know who
Chaperone versus Sabrina Carpenter. I mean, those are titans.
Who's Benson Boone? I don't know who Benson Boone is.
Sabrina Carpenter versus Chaperone. Those are just big.
Yeah.
But Chaperone was, the video of her with all the people coming to Lollapalooza. I get it. It makes sense. So.
You know what? I'm still saying Benson Boone. I still don't know who Benson Boone is.
I don't either. Here we go. I'm going to split. We're going to show
Matt
off.
can pop it in there who Benson Boone is, because that name does not even ring a bell.
We got, we finally have some Frank Ocean. Yes. This is kind of the new imports that we haven't shown yet.
So, dibs, I've got my pencil.
Yeah, if you want dibs, we'll get it
let
over
me
to
know.
Matt. You know what's nice? We have Matt now. We could give him dibs and he takes care of it. It's awesome.
That's good.
That's good. Frank Ocean, Blonde. I got more Frank Ocean. Unreleased Music, Miscellaneous Volume 2.
What do I have here? I've got some Mac Miller, Delusional, Thomas. We can find some room to put this stuff on.
Chance the Rapper, who I don't think he's ever released his stuff on vinyl. So here's your shot to get some Chance the Rapper.
Hey, Ray, were your ears ringing? Nick just gave a whole story about you before you popped in.
You're going to have to rewind it and watch it.
Look at this, Buckingham Nicks.
It's the demos, though. It's the rare live demos.
Before the glitter faded, rare demos 73 to 74. They weren't around much longer than that, were they?
They only made one record.
Exactly.
And then they were in the big band. Eilish, Where Do We Go World Tour from Berlin in 2019. So if you're an old school Eilish fan, might hit hard there. Mother Love Bone.
Mother Love Bone. Excuse me.
Mac Miller, I Love Life, Thank You, Thank You, Thank You, $45.
That one we've had in between.
We have, and we
got
sold
another
out.
Frank Ocean.
Ooh.
Channel Orange.
We've brought these in 3 times now, and they sell out of them every time.
Within 3 days.
I think we got one of each left, so they're moving. And Sam Hain 3, November Coming Fire. If you're a Danzig fan, this is right up your alley.
Days Before Rodeo. And one more Frank Ocean. We've got Endless. I was busy giving the refs some cash from Andy Reid. Was it Bitcoin or was it real cash?
Yeah.
Here, I'll take these.
Well, thanks for letting us know what's going to happen. Try to get the final score for us so we can. Let us know what the final score is going to be, Ray.
That would be nice. And who's going to win?
Yeah, either
Man, I was going to wear my Chiefs gear today. I totally forgot. Going to make a follow-up album before Fleetwood Mac took them, so that demo album is some of the second album. Oh, that's interesting. For that Buckingham Nicks.
All right, I just grabbed this crate from behind the counter. So
it's going to be new to all of us except for whoever bought it.
Well, I bought a lot of this stuff the other day, so I kind of know what's in it. Here, I'll give you a stack.
Yeah, we'll take a stack. Ooh.
We're going to talk about these trade-ins, and then we'll let you guys go for the morning here.
It looks like you got a lot of trade-ins.
A lot of good. These are all mint condition, new vinyl stuff.
There's some interesting stuff in here.
Smashing Pumpkins. The Beautiful People, Toronto broadcast 1998. Look at the previous owner has them in outer sleeves, rice paper jackets at that. I would put them over there, but I'm going to make my own stack because I'm going to flip through them a little faster now. So.
Okay, so how about this? Beastie Boys double LP music. These are not even priced at this point, so if you want dibs, just call them a little bit later. We'll get you some prices on them.
Mayday Parade, Lesson in Romantics on a gold black splatter.
You got a Walmart exclusive Creed Human Clay. Look at that. That's pretty cool looking.
That is cool.
They're calling it orange smoke vinyl.
Zwan, Mini Star of the Sea. Double orange, it looks like. This is my job today, guys. I'm going to be pricing all this stuff today.
No. Matt's going to be pricing all this
Maybe
stuff
Matt.
today.
Well, we got...
Don't let Nick kid you.
It's Cleanup Tuesday, so...
Yeah.
Cleanup Crew Tuesday is back to that. So.
What do we have? Creed Greatest Hits. Embrace. What's this one called? This New Day.
Backstreet Lovers. Waiting to Spill by the Backstreet Lovers on clear vinyl. I've never had this record in the store.
I never heard of them.
They're on Capitol.
I gotta figure... This is Stray Light Run live at the something theater because I can't read it without putting my glasses on.
Yeah. Patachugi.
Sounds like it's down in New Orleans.
Yeah, it's something down there. David Kushner.
Pat
We're just trying to pronounce stuff on the morning show today. David Kushner, I don't know. It's on like a green clear splatter.
Well, at least I can say this one. It's a Machiavelli. The Don Killuminati. I think it's a double LP. Yeah, double LP.
Silverstein. I think it's self-titled. Oh, Misery Made Me on orange vinyl. Never had that in the store either.
The Cranberries. This is still sealed. The Cranberries to the Fateful... Oops. See? I almost pushed over the microphone.
It's day one for you. It's fine.
Still sealed.
More Silverstein. 18 Candles in Early Years. It looks like it's a double LP. 6 bonus tracks. Let's get in that another handful here. Like I said, there's a big collection that came in.
Woo! Look at Matt got some accolades there. Production values skyrocketing. Maybe our stock will go up. Okay, I got these speakers in my way and I can't.
I know.
Maybe we'll have to figure something out for that.
Silverstein live at El Moncabo. 2 LP yellow vinyl.
Mayday Parade on this blue vinyl there. Oh, this one's still sealed. This is Lucky Boys Confusion Commitment.
A Chicago area band. I saw them right in Rockford here multiple times.
Wow.
They just reissued that record finally. Mandy Moore in Real Life. This is her album that came out in 2022, and it's actually really good. This album's worth listening to. It's not her pop. It's on Verve. I mean, obviously somebody at the major label thought it was good too.
I have the Chugs, the Concept album. Look at the.
It's a pop can.
Look at the label.
All right, Olivia Rodrigo, Gut Spilled, which is the Record Store Day version that came out on Black Friday. Already got this in pre-owned.
I'll give you this one because I don't want to read the spine and there's nothing on the front.
R.J. Thomas, Yearbook. Clear vinyl.
Look at the back. I could have read it on that. Toad Hall meme crypto coin. Oh, yeah.
It's coming.
Oh, thanks, Ray. Yeah, we just did a little side trip because Paul had to go back to... Paul, speaking of that, we'll do a quick update. Paul went back to work yesterday. No. It was yesterday, Monday. So fortunately, they're smoothing him in with some short routes for the first couple of days. He was exhausted last night, the poor guy. So, yeah, he's back to work, happy about it. I didn't know what to do with myself yesterday.
Are you happy about it?
I'm happy about it.
Okay.
Yeah. I kind of missed him a little bit yesterday. It's like, wow, I have the house all to myself.
Be careful what you wish for, Annette.
I don't know what to do. No. The lockdown sessions from Elton. And this has a bunch of different artists on it. This is still sealed as well.
I don't remember this record.
I don't either. So there's some remixes. It's got Dua Lipa on it, Young Thug and Nicki Minaj, Charlie Puth, Gorillaz, Miley Cyrus. Let's see who else. Brandy Carlisle, Jimmy Allen, Lil Nas, Eddie Vedder, Stevie Wonder, Stevie Nicks, Glenn Campbell.
All the Stevies.
Wow. Yeah, I do not remember this album at all.
I don't either. Fletcher, Girl of My Dreams, on Pink. And you know, Fletcher Records, I think we're sold out of them, but there was a minute there we were selling those like crazy. Got some Dance Fever by Florence and the Machine, double black vinyl, 2 LP set. I got them new as well in the store.
I have Dawn FM. This is Weekend.
The Weekend, and that is
It's still sealed.
That is the Target cover.
Target
exclusive. We got all orange ones. Another cover. They did a bunch of different covers for this album.
We still have some of the CDs as well that had an
signed
cover, signed CDs.
Signed CDs, and they're cheap.
You know what? I don't think we have those up on our website. We might have to check into that.
There's a lot of things we don't have on our website.
I'm
working on it. It's a daily. It's an everyday task. We all need to work like
triple hours for a year, and maybe things would get caught up.
Hey neighbor, the Chugs. I've never listened to the Chugs, but I like the cover. I can tell by the cover that I like who they are.
That's how I used to pick out wine when I was a wine drinker. You know, if I liked the label, could be $3, could be $50. If I like the label, I'm going to try it. Who do I have?
Oh, Joe, DJ O. Joe, he's the guy from Stranger Things.
Oh, Joe. Well, this is kind of cool cover. So this is a Urban Outfitters limited edition. Transparent green galaxy effect. It's sealed, so I can't show you. But look at the back. It's like the
Magic 8 Ball.
Magic 8 Ball. I wanted to say Ouija board. I knew that wasn't right. And it's on the front there as well.
Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, clear green red splatter. Ooh, I like that.
Ooh.
And then this is, I went and saw this movie in theaters. Good Burger. That just gives away how old I am. There you go. Look at that. Crayon, blue, red, yellow.
Just a tie-dye.
Tie-dye splatter. I've never seen that soundtrack.
Then I've got another Fletcher, Antidote.
That sells well too. That won't last. Okay, I got a bunch of. You want to do all the Disney? I'll give you the whole Disney smattering.
All right. So it looks like these are all picture discs. We got The Incredibles. My pile's getting kind of big over here.
These are going to be cheap. I'm betting these are going to be under $20. Maybe even like $15. I don't know. Encanto soundtrack. That's a big seller for us.
The Avengers Infinity War.
Which is out of print.
But I don't want to.
It's all right. That works.
To fall out. Aladdin.
Classic movie.
And then Zootopia.
Another hilariously classic movie. I got some Stubbs the Zombie on clear green splatter.
Rebel Without a Pulse.
Rebel Without a Pulse.
That's what it said.
It's a good tag. We got. How do you say that? Tarwinian?
I don't know. Narawan?
Anyway.
I have no clue, but it's on Craft Recordings.
It's on Craft Recordings. I don't know how to say it. There you have it. Someone, you know how to say it, put it in the pronunciation.
Yeah. Remember
the Titans. 2000. Man, I'm getting this 25 years old already. With Denzel. The soundtrack to that. I don't even want to stay. I'll give Annette the last stock here.
I have no room to put any more.
The Arcs. The Dan Arbach of the Black Keys had a little side project. He named it the Arcs. We got that on Easy Eye Sound.
Stephen Kellogg, Keep It Up Kid.
Signed.
And it's signed right there, up in the corner.
The Comet is Coming. Hyperdimensional expansion beam. Expansion beam.
Apparently I'm picture disc day here today, so we have Boba Fett. Oh, yeah. Mandalorian.
Season 1.
Season 2.
And I think all the seasons were in there.
Mandalorian.
Season 1. Baby Yoda right on the cover. Gotta love it.
But I might as well continue with this streak right here. So we have The Rise of Skywalker.
Nice.
And we have The Last Jedi. This must be like 3 LP. No, 2. This is a heavy.
Those weren't cheap when those came out because they're embossed. 2 LP and pay the licensing. Those were kind of expensive. Tina Rewen. All right.
Oh,
That's how we say
I
it.
was kind of on that track.
Yeah.
We'll just continue on here. We
Rogue
got
One.
Rogue One.
Awesome movie.
And The Nightmare Before Christmas.
I got the old version of the story of Star Wars.
Oh, you guys. Okay.
Yeah, I know, a classic record in there. Tragically Hip, Road Apples. Minions, Rise of Gru, which I believe was a record store pressing.
No, I don't remember
I
that.
think it was like a couple years ago. And then Dance Fever. But this is the Target exclusive version of it. And there's another little stack here. I'm not going to keep you guys here, but this is a new version of Pet Sounds, 180
And
gram.
these are not priced as well either.
No, this is it is a mono.
Okay.
A lot of these are vintage ones, but I'm just going to show. There's something on the bottom I want to show off. Ugh. I've never seen this. This is a Mondo low-key box. So the low-key season 1, the TV show, Mondo did a box set for it. Pretty freaking cool. It looks like it's got 3 records in there. But yeah, so that'll be up for Grip Dibs today as well. Woo! We got through it. You did it, Annette.
Look at 11, about half an hour. I like that. I like it a half an hour.
Yeah, I think it's a good amount of time.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Interesting. What do you guys? What's everybody out there think? We had a couple really awesome comments. So
Yeah.
that Matt's an awesome addition. Production value skyrocketing. Toad Hall meme Bitcoin. I don't think that's going to happen, but it was
Not
a cool
anytime, right?
idea.
Real soon. But, if you saw anything you liked, you know how to get a hold of us, guys. 815-226-1259. Website's Toad Hall Online. All the new stuff.
Is not online.
Well, some of the new stuff's on there. We got to get this stuff all priced and sorted. It's Cleanup Crew Tuesday. We'll get on it.
It's going to take the whole day to clean
It is.
up.
It's going to take all day.
Honestly, yeah.
But yeah, a lot of
definitely
good
some
stuff today, guys.
Show the wall.
Show the wall. I'm thinking, you know what? The wall's got a bunch of holes in it. I'll show the wall next week.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I got to put a bunch. There's not a lot of new stuff, but I got to put a bunch of new stuff up there today. So
Which it looks like we're going to have plenty.
we're gonna have plenty of great new stuff. So, well, thanks so much for watching, guys.
And I'd like to thank our producer,
Yeah.
Matt, who someday we're going to get on this side of the camera. He's going to have to produce and do that. At the
That's
same
what I
time.
was just thinking. That's gonna be a little tougher.
Well, he's got room for a third computer over here.
Well, hey, today we went from 1 person to 2 people. And we're also live on, I should mention that we are also streaming to our new platform, Twitch. You can find the Toad Hall Books and Records channel on Twitch. I think he's going to throw the Twitch, page up there so they can like it or follow
Put
us
the
on
link in
Twitch.
there or whatever.
Yeah,
I
so
didn't know we were on Twitch, and I don't even know what Twitch is because I'm old.
I mean, if you're into gaming, you know what Twitch is. But yeah, we're starting to branch out to new platforms to grow the base. But yeah, it'll be fun as we grow and tweak this and better every day. So, well, thanks so much for watching, guys.
Yeah, have a great week.
Great week.
Thanks for joining.
We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.